ハイパースピードメディア
You can't sit with us without clearance. That lame shit, never let it near us. And your girl will choose my team cause you still living with your parents. Flexing on the gram with your paycheck. Stop showing off them bills you ain't paid yet. Couture 101, this ain't made yet. My gang never playing, we came off the same jet. I'ma need a section cause we tryna make them bottles pop. Shawty see the team and how we drippin', make it pop. Told the DJ play my shit cause I know that we got a bop. But I ain't finna pass it, I'ma flip it, we got a lot. Tryna catch me up but she could barely new to me. Hoppers always hating cause they tryna do the thing. I know I'ma make it cause I need to. Feeling like Sean, I'm the Don. Hop out the whip, call up a valet. The way I be spending this money, you look like a ballet. Told her she can meet me at the chalet. Bring her friends from the valley like we going back to Cali. Never stressing, just addressing bankrolls. Sipping on tequila, counting pesos. Never catch me with the same clothes. The top is where my name goes. You can check the listing while you chillin' with them lame-os. I'ma need a section cause we tryna make them bottles pop. Shawty see the team and how we drippin', made it pop. Told the DJ play my shit cause I know that we got a bop. But I ain't finna pass it, I'ma flip it, we got a lot. Tryna catch me up but she could barely new to me. I was always hating cause they tryna do the thing. I know I'ma make it cause I need to. Feeling like Sean in the dark.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Sherwin Paquette. You can find me on Instagram at Sherwin Paquette Racing. This is my Evo 10. If you don't know or haven't seen what the Evo 10 looks like, this is what she looks like. I've had it for about, I think 6 going on 7 years now. When I first got the car, I knew I wanted to drive with it. I wanted to enjoy it in its stock form first. So I got it. Enjoyed it for about a year or so, and then while the year was going by, just stockpile parts, and you know, the first thing, which is typical of everyone, is wheels, tires, suspension. I knew there was more and a higher end goal for me. So what I basically did was just continue and push forward for more things, started to meet the right people, started talking to the right people, and eventually ended up getting to the track, you know, doing a few HPD events, doing a few kind of regular track day events, and ended up falling in love with it more than I actually thought I would have, because I wanted to drive since I was a kid. And if I tell you the story, my grandmother, she had a metal table in her backyard, and basically what I did was I would go under that table and pretend like it was a car, and I was closing the door of the car, and I had a broomstick, and I had a gallon cover, a paint gallon cover, and I would use that as my steering wheel. So I would tell my brothers and sisters to get in and make sure they closed the car, and we would make these noises and vroom, vroom, while we're under the table in the dirt. So typically, that's where the dream came from wanting to drive. My main focus was to become a better driver before I put a lot of power into the car. This front end, you know, it came only by chance, only because I had a crash last year and I changed it, and I always wanted a carbon front bumper. So ended up reaching out to a few people, Protein Arrow actually, and they made the front bumper as well as the air dam you see here. And this is why I have a front bumper with no headlights. When Exity came on board, it was a domino effect, and things just started to fall into place. They made a lot of things happen for me. They opened a lot of doors, a lot of opportunities, and I'm super thankful for it. And I actually love the company and the people that work in the company. We just got Radium on board this year, and so what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade the entire fuel system from rail to injectors to in-tank pump. We're gonna get a surge tank. We're gonna do the entire fuel system. And then after that, I'm working on building a motor on the side, so that way I don't have any downtime, I'm still able to run. So we're gonna build that on the side, throw it in the car when it's done, and then pull this one out and build it. That way we have you know, if something happens to one, we have a backup. Raul from Lido Customs, he wrapped the car. He did a phenomenal job, him and the guys over there at Lido's Customs. Check them out there in Deer Park, New York. We were able to, you know, bring on board, Fortunato came on board to give us a hand, anti-gravities, Misimoto, White Line, Professional Awesome. Shout out to Mike Lewin and Dan. I appreciate all the help they've always given me. Whether, you know, even before the sponsorships, when I was buying parts and whatnot, I loved it. And I appreciate it. Hawk Performance, they've been key to a lot of things that we've been doing, and I appreciate the help. Another company that played a decent part in the build was Koenig Wheels. They're flow form wheels. These are actually called the Hypergrams. Very light wheel. You know, a lot of people, you know, they reach out to me and they ask me, you know, about the sponsorships and things like that and how I was able to get it. So I created an ebook basically to try and guide you along the way on how to get sponsorship, why to get sponsored, and basically, you know, just some key points on what sponsors look for and how you guys can be mutually beneficial in your partnership moving forward. So stay tuned. We'll have it on not only the YouTube channel, but we'll also have it on our website as well, which is in the process of being built. The website is Winette Motorsports.com, and the YouTube will be, well, right now it's Sharon Paquette Racing, but we'll be changing it to Winette Motorsports. So stay tuned. We'll keep you guys in the loop on how that's going.
Please subscribe to Hyperspeed Media YouTube チャンネル